Okay, we are back with another stream. Um, so this one's Mirrodin Besieged. So mythic wise, we actually have a couple over $30. Three, they're pretty decent. Sword of Feast and Famine, Blight Steel Colossus, Consecrated Sphinx. And then the rest under $5, but still, Massacre Worm, Raiders Council. It looks like only one of them under $1, so mythics are worth it in this set. This was a 2011 set, so a little bit earlier than the last two we've done. As far as rares, so Inkmoth Nexus, Green Sun Zenith, both over $10. And then Dark Steel Plate over 5. Phyrexian Crusader, Mer Turbine, Mirrorworks, Black Sun Zenith, Mir Welder, Blue Sun Zenith, Phyrexian Hydra, Creeping Corrosion. So, a few rares worth something. Sit down to uncommons. So, uncommons, Go for the Throat, and Plague Mirror. I might have seen a Plague Mirror in here. Maybe. So, we'll see if we have those. A lot of colorless in this. So I definitely have seen like Brass Squire, uh, some of those other things. I think mirrors were like a really like decent set that people were interested in. Commons, nothing worth anything in commons, unfortunately. I want to see if there's like anything on tokens down here. No. Okay. I don't even know if we have any tokens. So let's get scanning. We might as well just start with the lands. We know the lands aren't going to be worth anything, unfortunately. So, a mountain and an island. Kind of like those, too. Although I don't know how that's really an island. It looks zoomed too much into a creature. And this looks more like just an absolutely devastating plains. So, or I guess mountains are kind of fire. So, sure. A red mana. It's Flesh Eater Imp. Virulent Wound. Flincer Might. There was a black uncommon in here that was worth something, but I don't think we have it in these, so nothing there. Blue, unless we have a rare or mythic. I don't think there's anything in there because none of our commons are over $1. Our only uncommons were colorless or black. Should I do colorless last? Let's just go ahead and do colorless now. Tangle Hulk. Come on. There's that Brass Squire. I want to pull these out of. I found a whole bunch in this kind of like that were in this color um backings. I think like somebody was playing um with those cards and but like they almost feel like too small of backs or something weird. Like I don't know how to describe it exactly. I don't really like them though. So normally I would just leave stuff in its sleeve, but well, also I think they were playing with proxies. So because there was one that was like it was like a mirror, but it was like a rare or mythic mirror, and it was like literally like printed out, glued to a card, and then like Sharpie with black around the edges. It was like clearly not even like not attempting a counterfeit or anything, just like it was just straight like somebody used it as a proxy for sure. Um, but like the first glance when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, that's a card because it was in a sleeve. It was just kind of one of those things you definitely need to take out. Uh, like if you have like if you're buying cards, you definitely need to take them out of your the sleeves therein. Like do not like don't just assume something in a sleeve is uh is real because it might not be. So and I can only imagine if they really had been looking at counterfeit cards, like if you didn't like if I glanced over it initially and didn't realize it was fake until I was like, oh, that card's worth money. Let me look a little bit closer. Like, what are the chances that you're going to realize if you didn't take it out and it's actually like someone who's really actually trying to scam people? Like, you're not going to realize unless you actually look at it. Well, this might be our worst set. Maybe I should do a video and just say, you know, worthless Mirrodin Besieged and see if that gets more or less views than any other videos. Because, like, in a way, like, everybody's always, like, on videos. Ooh, $1,000, fine from Goodwill. Like, or, like, thrift store find and all this stuff. And it's like, really? Uh, for one thing, you'll notice like you never see on those videos where they're actually like looking up like the value of the cards. Like they show a value on there, but it's not like it's like on this like it's literally mana box that's pulling the TCG player price. Now, even that I will admit is probably high on these because it's pulling them as good condition. And not all these cards are always good condition. Some of them are. Like these are pretty decent condition cards. Um, but there's a lot that are damaged, and I've not been like looking at, well, what's the condition on this card? Like, if I ever go and sell them, whoever's buying them can make a determination on that. It's not like I expect any of them to grade like a PSA 10 or even a PSA 9. like, um, like if I ever actually sell them, which I might not, I might just hold on to them. Not like I need the money. Like, not not that I make a lot of money, but if you're frugal, then you don't need a lot of money. Basically, any money I get, I just throw into paying off debt. Sad thing. Still have student loans. Hopefully, I'll get those paid off someday. Probably get them paid off someday, and like a month later, the government will be like, "We're forgiving all the student loans." Yeah, there you go, guys. $11.99 for, what is that, 100 cards? 100 cards exactly. $11.99. I think that is the worst. Uh, Not a single card worth over $1. Ooh. Okay. Mirrodin Besieged. I before E. What's there's a really long pun about that. I before E, except when like weighty, like blah 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 blah. You know, like yeah, it's like 30 different words where E comes before I. So the English language is messed up. Yeah, I mean, look at that. So, like, literally, that's 20 cents more than the 5 unglued cards I had. Like, that's crazy. Apocalypse only 49, Exodus 21, Urza's. Yeah, all of those cards. All of those have less cards. So, I don't see how we end up with any worse. The most expensive card there, 75 cents. So, yeah, that's pretty bad. But we're going to call that an end. I do not want to stop on that. So, we are going to do one more set. So, there you go.